The Chicago White Sox faced off against the Pittsburgh Pirates in the last game of their three-game set. Michael Kopech got the ball on the hill today in the bottom of the second.
Kanan Smith-Njigba
Hits a deep fly ball to right field. Romy Gonzalez goes back on it. He is unable to make the catch.
Kanan Smith-Njigba
Will trounce into third base. Thank you, Siri. Didn't want to be disrespectful to the man's family. Jack Sawinski with
Kanan Smith-Njigba
on third base. Hits a deep fly into center. Oscar Colas makes the catch and
Kanan Smith-Njigba
comes in to score in the bottom of the second, and the Pirates have a lead.
1-0.
We skip ahead to the top of the fifth when Romy Gonzalez bounces one back up the middle. All 6'8" of O'Neal Cruz is unable to get to this baseball. Oscar Colas moves into third, and the Sox have a pair at the corners with one out here in the top of the fifth. Romy Gonzalez would swipe second base, but Sebi Zavala swings and misses at a slider on a 3-2 count. Now it's Elvis Andrus on an 0-2 count. He is plunked by the pitch, but the first base umpire says he went around on the swing, and the White Sox get nothing in the top of the fifth. Bottom of the sixth, the first base umpire tells Elvis Andrus, you got to get off the grass, dude. You can't stand on the grass. You remember all those rules we made? You can't stand there, Elvis. That makes the count 3-1 instead of 2-2. Michael Kopech walks O'Neal Cruz. Elvis was laughing about it. He says, hey, I don't think that's very funny now. Because now there's a runner on. Michael Kopech, he doesn't think it's very funny. And he's upset at the first base umpire. O'Neal Cruz steals second base. Now neither of them think it's funny at all. Brian Reynolds smacks one into right field, and all comedic value has been lost from the shift penalty that allowed O'Neal Cruz to get on first base. Runners at the corner now with nobody out. Ke'Bryan Hayes hits a worm burner to Moncada. He throws to Zavala, and they get O'Neal Cruz at the plate. Zavala says something to O'Neal Cruz, but O'Neal Cruz is hurt. Carlos Santana takes exception to Zavala's comments with O'Neal on the ground, and the boys are buzzing. The Sox have their first bench clearer of the season. The bullpens, here they come. I swear we're going to beat you up. Zavala, he's being held back by Vaughn. Kopech is hot. Again, nothing is funny at this point to the White Sox. Especially nothing funny for O'Neal Cruz. He would fracture his ankle, one of the best young stars in the MLB. He just doesn't slide early enough. Gets caught under that ankle. He's 6'8". You got to go down there. That's why Zavala was saying something to him. Cruz will be out for 2 months. You hate to see that. Wish him well on his recovery. Game on. After the brawl, Carlos Santana rolls out to Elvis Andrus, throws over to Tim Anderson. The umpire calls him safe. This would go to review. Clearly, he's got it there. This was on the transfer. TA just grabs a wet bar of soap. This would be overturned. Sox retain their challenge. Kopech against G-Man. Troy gets him swinging on the slider. Sox get out of the inning after the brawl, and Kopech is fired up. In the top of the seventh, Laz Diaz, the home plate umpire, has a date he's got to get to. Rings Yasmani Grandal up on a changeup that wasn't even close to the zone. We skip ahead to the top of the ninth when Oscar Colas swings through a 97-mile-an-hour heater from David Bednard. The Pirates win it 1-0 and take the series from the Sox.